another test to see if I can actually hear what I'm saying. I'm just gonna start doing this for everything just to help me go through it. So I'm in here and I'm outside, so I want to just go down here to the right and view appearance, change that to light mode, and then I can also go into my settings for the app, change the appearance into just the light style, or it can be auto. So there's styles, and then there's like the dark mode. So the only reason why this main view, which I can toggle back and forth, would be like the main container where the background is dark. Kind of like that. So there's just endless questions as to structuring. I mean, the layout, it can just be changed like immediately. Generally, you have a cool layout and then you add a bunch of stuff and then it all just moves around. But I like how there's basically two main views. You got the the grid layout, and then you have, so we have market. I guess we can just go into stuff. If I want to be able to buy an item, well, you just kind of go with it. So for one, I'm going to go down to the button. First off, generate a doc image. Put a condition there where the AI image.
I don't know how I would have held them anyway, so
That's where I store that. Is empty. So, celebrating 12 Children's Book paperback. Could do that while we're here.
I'll just have to be content with knowing that I did in fact write it.
This is just how we'll managing the whole app. I mean, it's in my own freaking head. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not wrong. Boy, just like that, like every illustrator just lost that job. So the tags are starting to get generic. That's fine. Oh yeah. So I want to put in a button for buy now. Just start with the basics. So we'll look up button. We can put that probably near the tags because it's an action item. And now that it's selected, I go into here and change the actual button because that's like the row widget. Say buy. So if we don't have an action, so we could make one. Create a new action. So we'll have a new action that's interacting with the docs, and it's called buy product. What will that do? It'll create a new row. Firstly, and add row to docs. Or the other way to look at it is that it goes through in order. These docs just have orders. Yeah, this is why we've already done this. So you have children docs, which just create a doc, and then, like, technically speaking, all you need is just a response document. So we'll call it, like, you could call it an order, which is weird. But this pulls from the models database. So this is used for the docs, and these are used for like generic variables. Same with stats and choices. It's like aggregated. We could say just, and therefore that pops up, and we'll just say order it. So now technically you've ordered it, you just don't have like the timestamp or anything. But yeah, that's the tricky part because it's like built in, it's just not obvious. So like these are your purchases. So something like, so then you have to like create, I suppose, value in the data, meaning like communicate it. So we'll say, we'll call it, create a new list, which is just a list component of where's it coming from in the docs database, which almost everything has. And we'll say your orders, and then filter the list, go to the options for the list, and what's the filter on it? Well, we know that we want the model string to be, we're just making this up as we go, but you have to track what the thing is. It's going to try to create a child document. In this case, I'm just going to call it for purchase. So that's the only filter, and your orders that's your purchase. So it goes into a generic doc page, and it's pretty unclear what we're doing, but it's effective. And that'll just grow out. This doc structure, oftentimes people will take the collections, like an event would be a collection, or, well, each one of these models is like a transfer or post, and the problem is it just doesn't scale that easily, or you can't really manipulate it, and you end up getting a ton of kind of auxiliary columns and whatnot, like AI tags or image picker, or like there's just so many in the docs. There's so many of these, like to lowercase the title, combine the title and the body, truncate the body. Obviously you need a link, what the model is. That doesn't do anything because it's referencing the model of post, which doesn't do anything yet. Automatically extract all the keywords, convert those keywords into an array, find all the elements in the array that match up to the tag collection for the names. So this is a list of tags. These are the actual references. If you click on it, you can see each one of these documents, and then also see the references of the references. Like this is the author ref, which is referencing the echo document in the user table. Anyway, but these are references of tags that are found as a list of keywords on each document, so it kind of expands itself and then kind of goes back, and there's this looping. And then we just have an array of just the names, because again, these are the elements, the full elements. Just count them up to see. And in Boulder Life, I combined the docs and the tags, which I thought was inevitably cool. I still might do it, because then you have like references on references. Although I do think it went a little haywire. Like it was really slow, and it was just so broad. It was like cool, but it wasn't like good enough or useful enough.